Hello everyone. Today I wanted to do a collective loved one message. So go ahead and connect to your loved one and let's see what they have to say. If you want to pause this and have a conversation with them, feel free to do so. I feel like I have a group of loved ones here right now, and because this is collective, you might resonate with some and not others. I feel like there is like a handful of people here, and like I've said in previous videos, loved ones will use each other to get a message across. And I was actually going to do a different video, but I just felt so called to do this video, and I keep feeling like there's some, for those who need to hear it, it's like something feels impossible, or like I don't know which direction to go, I don't know the answer to this situation, and like that's what your loved one, like I just keep hearing like nothing's impossible, or like it's going to be okay, like you're going to figure it out, like there's a feeling of not being able to move forward, and your loved one's telling me you're going to be able to move forward, this is going to happen for you, okay? So I want to pull some messages, and as always, if you are interested in booking your own personal loved one message or any other personal messages, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box. We're going to go ahead and start now, so if you want to pause the video and have that conversation, feel free to do so. But we're going to pull some cards from your loved one and just see what they have to say. I just keep feeling there's something impossible or like a big block. I don't know what to do. Like I just feel like at a loss for words or to know what to do, and your loved one is like coming through with that. It says, explore new ventures, move forward with confidence, we are with you. Okay, whatever you are kind of feeling or like thinking about, all right, your loved one is coming through to tell you that you should follow whatever is in your heart. And if this is exploring something new or kind of going a new direction than maybe what you were thinking, it's time to move forward, and it's time to believe in yourself. I feel like there could be a distrust with yourself. Maybe you don't trust yourself, or you're kind of like, I don't know the answer to this. Maybe you're not so confident in your decisions, and your loved one is like, connect with me. If you want to go sit outside and have a conversation with your loved one, or maybe you can sit inside and hold an object of theirs, okay? But I feel like if you take a seat and you like really try to have a conversation with them, clear your mind, even put some meditation music on, hang out with your crystals, try to do some crown chakra, third eye chakra, chakra fixings and stuff, see if they'll come through. I feel like they'll have a conversation with you, or maybe you'll hear things that like they would have said to you, and that's them coming through and like helping communicate with you to move forward in this decision. And I feel like there's something in your heart where it's like your heart wants to be somewhere, your mind wants to be somewhere, you have maybe like outside influences that are like kind of making you nervous, or maybe they're like trying to it could be situations or people that are trying to like convince you one way or another. I want you to sit with yourself and see where you go, okay? Because your loved one will come through and connect with you, and it's time for you to trust your decision. I want you to make the decision and then move forward with it and believe in this decision. Don't think of any negativity. Don't allow yourself to bring any more blockages in, right? If we can't control whatever it is, like we need to set it aside, because if you can't be in control of, like, let's say there's a timing of something, you can't be in control of that like timing, right? Like if you're trying to do something, it's better to let it out of your energy field and just trust that things will happen in the perfect timing, okay? It says, we support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. There's definitely something about moving forward, starting something new. And I want to say this could be in multiple parts of your life, but I think that this is like truly, I want to say, as far as like emotional, or like I feel clean, like, you know, when you do a deep spring cleaning and you like get rid of like all kinds of stuff, right? And you like clean the house like super good. That's kind of what I feel like you're doing with your life, whether this be with people, emotions, how you're living, any types of that. I feel like we're going through a cleanse, and maybe you're not even fully aware that that's something that you were doing, but it's like, wow, hey, maybe like I am doing that. I'm trying to cut people out, or I'm trying to go a direction. It's time for you to really trust the direction that you need to go. And if this is like cutting people out, cutting situations out, cutting a lifestyle part of your life out, like that's what it's time to do, because it's like I need to move forward and trust my decisions and know that you are supported by this loved one, okay? Yes, and you have birds coming out. So it says, and I said something about time. So those who it's important for, there's something about timing, and your loved one is coming through talking about time, because I normally am not one to talk about time, and then we have the time card coming out. So those who need to hear like something about time, it's going to work out in like the perfect time. You might not see it, you might not feel it, but it's going to work out, and like you're going to be like, wow, like this is why it needed to be this way. Okay, it says give yourself time, Be kind to yourself, heal in your own way. Okay? And then we have birds are messengers. We use them to connect with you. And you know what is absolutely crazy really fast is yesterday I was driving home and I seen a flock of like white doves. And normally where I live, like I only see like black little birds. Occasionally like you'll see like a white bird here or there, but I never see like flocks of them unless it's like a funeral or like a wedding or something like that. I kept driving and I didn't see anything else like around there. I didn't see any people like who would have let them off, and it was like an entire flock. It was insane. And I was like, how beautiful is that? And I knew it was a sign. And now that I'm doing the reading, this is for you. If you see birds or if you see like signs, you might have your certain symbols. Mine is hearts. Later that night I got home and there was like a heart sticker like in my driveway, and I don't even know how it got there. I don't know where my daughter would have got a heart sticker from, but it was like a perfect red heart, and hearts are my signs. So when you have those signs, whether they are numbers, whether they are symbols, birds, objects, rainbows, whatever it is, okay, you will have your signs. And use those as like confirmation. If you are asking a question, use that to connect. See for your, like look for a sign and ask a question. Be like, hey, can you bring this sign forward for me? Bring the symbol, bring my connection with you forward, to let me know like I'm on the right path, or you know I'm doing the right thing. I should trust myself. But it's like, and there's something about time. If you're trying to make a decision about something, if you're trying to, like I just keep feeling like impossible. Like I feel stuck. There's nowhere to go. In time, like you're going to be able to heal, and everybody heals in their own way. And when this is like healing, you could be actually going through something, or you're trying to like move forward with something, right? Everybody moves at their own pace. Everybody heals in their own way, succeeds in their own way, like works, motivates, everything. It's like you do it in your own way. Do not like get hard on yourself, okay? You need to give yourself time. You need to give yourself like appreciation, and you need to be like grateful that you are able to do this, all right? Be kind to yourself. If you're having an off day and you need to have your 5 minutes to have that breakdown, that cry, then go have your 5 minutes, all right? All right, let's see. We had 2 cards fall out. I think, yeah, we did. Okay, let me just grab them really fast. Sorry if you hear the chair moving around all kinds of crazy. Okay, so we have the Strength card coming out, and this is about courage, bravery, being confident, and you have a lot of confidence coming through. Not only that, but this is like pushing through your insecurities, like pushing through that hard time, feeling like, you know, you're very stuck, but continuing to keep moving. And this is your guides coming through, your loved one coming through to tell you, like, to not focus on the self-doubt, to overcome this, to feel like you are independent, you are successful. If you are feeling like you need to make a decision about a person or a situation or move forward, and it's like, you know I need to do this, but it's like, it's a different timing. And this maybe could be the outside influence that I'm feeling, is like, I feel like there could be an outside influence trying to like weigh you one way or another. Like, that's for you to decide. That's for you to do. And you can only decide how you heal. And you can only decide on when you move forward in something. And I feel like this goes with anything. Only you can decide when it's time for you to leave a situation behind or move forward in a situation, okay? But then we have the Magician coming out, and these 2 cards just flew out for me. And so what I feel is like, if you push through this, if you give yourself time and you are kind to yourself and you do not attack yourself and you pay attention to your signs, you listen to yourself and you be confident, like here this is like gaining your power back, gaining that confidence, gaining that like I feel like being able to move forward. We're having movement, right? So let's go ahead and pull a few more cards. Sorry if you hear the baby, like any background noise. She just woke up, so she is playing with her blocks. She's like had this new thing for Legos. All right, let's see. All right, yep, because here's the Temperance, so that means balance, okay? So this is like, if you really push through this and you are kind to yourself and we learn and like change from this, if you are feeling like it is time to cut a situation, something out of your life, a person, whatever this is, it's time. And though it will be hard, it's like you're going to step back into this power, step back into feeling like I have it all together. I feel like there's like this spot of kind of stepping into this like empowerment, right? And it brings you balance and just this sense of comfort where I feel like maybe you haven't had that before. All right, yes, and then we have the World coming out. Yes, okay. Sorry, the baby. That's a Lego. So for you, Spirit is coming through. Push through this and you'll figure it out, okay? Like, we'll complete the chapter. The world is like the cycle. We had that cycle, and it's like it's time for success. I feel like you're trying to move forward and feeling somewhere where you feel whole again or somewhere you belong. And this could be at work. This could be in a relationship, in a lifestyle, in a home, whatever this is. But it's like feeling like a feeling of belonging or feeling comfort again. And it's like right now I feel like it's impossible. I feel like it's not going to come forward for me. I feel like it's not going to happen. I don't see myself moving forward. And your loved ones like, keep pushing through. Yeah, because here's that anxiety. Keep pushing through this. This is where you're at. Like, you are stressed, unhappy, overwhelmed. I feel like there's like a major blockage. Like, I feel like I am so blocked to move forward. Yeah, and then here you are overcoming this. Queen of Pentacles, yes, and the Three of Wands, which would be you moving forward, right? And that's how we want to end this, is like you moving forward. I've completed the cycle, and now it's time for me to walk out of this, walk forward, okay? This, you're having a lot of anxiety, but it's time for you to let go of that feeling of not being able to make it, not being able to move forward, not being able to, like the feeling of like it being impossible. You need to be very headstrong and believe in yourself, right? You need to believe that whatever this abundance, this happiness, this prosperity, this feeling of home and whole being again, it's going to happen. You need to be in that mindset and let go of this like fear and this worry of like, I can't move forward. I feel like there's like a burden on you, and I truly just feel like I cannot walk forward. Like, I don't know which direction to go, and this could be in like multiple spots because I feel such an overwhelming energy. And your loved ones, like, let go of that. Let go of everything that you can't control right now and keep pushing forward for this goal that you have set in mind, right? You might not know exactly where you want to be, but you know the feeling that you want to feel, as far as like, this could be a relationship, this could be a job, a home. Like, you have an idea, and it's like, focus on that idea. Be headstrong. Don't focus on these negative feelings. Be very headstrong about moving forward and closing a chapter and feeling this balance and feeling this sense of achievement and abundance and feeling like wholesome again, right? It's like, we're about to move forward. And some of you could be doing like a big move as far as like work, or actually like moving, or like trying to ask about a move. And it's like, is the time gonna happen? Because this is like all about movement, right? And it says, give yourself time, be kind to yourself. If you are worried about like a move, or you're like really focused on like a time, like, I want to move by this time, this is when I want to move, and you're like, I have the worst anxiety about it, Spirit, or like job, like Spirit's telling you, your loved one's telling you, it's gonna be okay. Give it time, and you're going to see it come forward. And when this happens, like, it's because something else is set up at like the perfect time for you, and that's why you had to wait, or that's why you felt like it was like taking so long. It's because like there's something better out there for you. Sorry if you hear the baby, she's trying to be so quiet, dumping her blocks. It's time for you to move forward though, all right? I am sending you all lots of love and light. Take care, and I hope you all enjoyed your loved one message.